Oh,
Good old Go-Go.
good old go
It's not
go.
Mill though. I told you
No,
it's
yeah.
Mono Burn.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware. You told me about this last time. We'll see how bad it gets. I love it.
Yes. I do have some goofy nonsense like
Mhm. Oh,
to
don't
just
need
get
to
rid of
explain.
a ton of
Don't need to
mana,
explain.
but whatever.
Yeah, don't need to explain it. We'll see it.
Yeah.
That's
This is
that's how
never
we
meant to be strong.
that's how
This
we
is meant to
play
be
this
goofy.
game, man.
Oh yeah, I technically can get infinite turns with this
Okay.
deck. It requires me to skip a turn and have 6 mana available, I think.
Gotcha. That's terrifying, but okay. Good to know.
And it's
Never.
also very telegraphed too.
Gotcha.
So, so
I'm
Archenemy, it's basically 80, 40,
80 to
40.
60. Yeah, 80.
So,
Yeah. Basically,
Yep.
he has to activate Lateral twice and he wins.
I activate lateral, and then maybe I win.
yeah.
Yay. Yeah, I completely forgot about that
So
actually.
it is.
I was I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just do 10 damage to everyone. That'll be fine." And then I was like, "Wait, right. That's a lot of damage." Okay, well, at least yeah, it takes me a while to get it online.
Though it's
Should
only our life total that's tracked the same. Commander damage is still separate. Poison
Mhm.
counters are still separate. If
Yep.
something says target opponent loses the game, that's still separate.
Yep.
Mill is still separate. All that.
Yep, yep. Don't
Every
worry.
other lose condition is
Very little mill in this deck if there is any. I don't think there is. This is
It'll probably only be self mill if there is any.
I hate self
With
mill.
something like Head Shredder.
Yeah, no, but I hate self mill. That's not my playstyle. I just generally tend to avoid veer away from it. Yeah, the only one deck I have is probably like the Lurgoyf deck. That's just because that's Lurgoyf's. Goyfs.
I don't
Goyfs.
actually. There are a few decks where I do want to fill my graveyard, but I usually do that through discard shenanigans rather than mill.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
Rummage and looting effects are so much better than mill in my opinion, because then you get to pick and choose what you get in your graveyard.
Yeah, that's fair. I will agree with you on that.
And also in self mill, people can be like, "Oh, he has a big thing in his graveyard and he's playing a Reanimator commander," and you're like 5 turns away from being able to get it out, or you don't even have the thing in hand. So it's like you're a threat, but you're also not at the same time.
Yeah, I like that kind of playstyle though. That I do enjoy. It's like I'm a threat, but I'm not immediately a threat, but I will still be a threat. It's like
Yeah, I don't like that.
I know
I
you
don't like
don't.
being targeted when I can't do anything.
I don't mind it. It's just funny.
I like
It's-
close games, and I think that becoming the threat
Ooh,
when
you
you
got the
actually
secret
are the threat.
rendezvous. Nice.
The
That's
good
the one with
one.
Aerith. That's the air.
Which one? The one with Aerith? Yeah.
That's the second best one.
Oh,
Honestly, I'm a
it's actually
Barrett
the
fan.
first
I've
one.
never played
I
the game. I'm a Barrett
dude,
fan.
Barrett and Tifa all the way. I can't. I love Barrett and I love Tifa. Both of them are amazing. Barrett was my favorite playable character in Final Fantasy VII. Tifa just cuz. Tifa just cuz. Sure.
FIFA is
Tifa
just cause.
just
I
cuz.
can't
No.
say. Well, I mean, I'm kind of vanilla with my favorite character from that series, and it's Sephiroth because he's
Okay,
fucking
yeah, that
cool.
was fair.
But
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
also, I've never played the fucking game, so
Oh yeah,
That's
no.
what,
I
that
played
was
it a
also
lot.
that was also in
from
the
reading the
collector.
lore and
Nice.
seeing everything else, it's just Sephiroth does things. He died and then he came back.
Yep.
He's fucking dope, man.
And then he died again, and then he came back again.
And again.
He's cool. You can't kill what can't be killed.
For for the first like 10 paragraphs of the wiki, I was confused on whether Professor Hojo was like decent or not.
Oh wow,
It's like,
that's
are you evil or not? I can't tell.
yeah,
All right.
that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Do I have a hand?
Oh yeah,
No.
I got a hand.
I got a hand.
I got 2 hands. I'm cheating, boys. Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
Um.
Oh man.
Oh, that could be interesting. Yeah, sure. I'll take that hand. There's a card in here that normally I rely on my opponents to do things, but since I have 2 teammates, I can rely on them to do things.
Yeah, exactly.
We can
Oh, and
coordinate.
we started a hype train. Yeah, boy,
Yeah.
let's go
I
hype.
don't mind revealing a single island from my hand to make sure that my thing was working.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jokes on you, I have a basic land in my hand. In my mono blue deck with
Yeah, it's over.
4 non-basics.
It's over. What are you talking about? It's
No,
forest. That's
not the most
forest.
powerful land in Magic.
For,
I would argue
forest
it's
is
not.
best. Forest is best. Force wins. Yeah.
Nykthos is probably one of the better ones. Because it functions with copy shenanigans that are also already strong on their own. Since mana value is a copyable characteristic.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Hi guys, it's Elf playing the Elf, the one and the only. Everyone loves her. Everyone should probably never play her. Lathril, Blade of the Elves. Yeah, I love this commander, and I also hated it at the same time. It is a 4 mana, 2/3 menace elf noble that says whenever she deals combat damage to a player, I can create that many 1/1 elf warrior creature tokens. And if I tap her and 10 other elves I control, each opponent loses 10
I'm
life,
doing
and
the
I
stuff.
gain 10 life. In this
I'm
format,
doing the
however,
stuff.
that's 30 life. Didn't know this, but the group is really cool, and they told me about this.
Yeah, you definitely didn't know.
Yeah, yeah,
You definitely didn't know it playing most of the Archenemy games that we've played.
yeah. But we
Me,
exactly.
I'm the one who remembers that.
That's fair.
I'm the
All right.
March boy. I'm the one who remembers
What are you
things.
guys playing today for the Archenemy game? We're the heroes.
Today I'm bringing Titus, Yuna's Guardian. Basically, it's a precon, and there's no upgrades. I play a lot of counters on it, and I'm just gonna bulk up my counters and faster, and try to go for the swing. Yeah, basically a counter deck.
Luckily, elves are not famous for flying.
Yeah, and you know something, I could move counters to my other stuff, like to the opponents.
That's true.
Yeah. No, it says from target creature you control onto a second target creature you control.
Yeah, but there's actually a couple cards in the deck.
Yeah, there are probably a
Yeah.
few other effects, but
Yeah. Us Sam.
UIS been muted.
yeah, he's just mimicking being the good guy, but
Hey, you know what?
This is
Hey.
Go-Go Master Mimicry, a fucking ridiculous card from Final Fantasy. I did not build
Better
it
now.
because of
Thanks for Jonathan. Sorry about that.
which is minimal. I did not do Omega Proud. Instead, I did every red player proud by doing Mono Blue, Burn, Pirate Ship
Yes.
Dance Party. You'll see what that means. But if you know what Horseshoe Crab is,
No.
you'll probably have an idea of what that is.
My God, you're playing that.
I'm not playing Horseshoe Crab, but that's like
The idea.
connect the dots, you know?
Tap on tap. Tap on tap. Do 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 do.
Dance Party.
Dance party. I like it. I like it.
Well,
All
my
right.
camera's
Well,
being finicky. Great start for everyone today.
Yeah. Oh, and it's going to be a real great start because Vaconathan's here with us and is dropping his channel points to share some love. Well, I'll get to draw 3 before the game even starts.
Great.
So go
Fun.
ahead and draw 3. Every land will enter tapped for the first rotation, which I don't hate in turn
Hate
1.
that.
Yeah.
I hate that.
and
Do that for it.
and our first scheme, we will draw 3, and the heroes get to choose which one we want to be our first scheme.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, we've got a redemption that lets it go either direction, which is kind of neat.
Why would you
drew
do
one of
this?
my game changers.
Good job, Vaconathan. I like it.
Oh,
Don't
why'd
know
you
what
do
it-
this?
it's. Let's just say Blue has very limited options for searching cards out of the library.
Yeah.
Mm,
All right. Well,
Let's see if this is turn on.
and while Elf is still dealing with this stuff, why don't we do this scheme decision before he gets back?
Yeah.
So we have 3 options. Which of you burns brightest?
Pull up schemes.
When you set the scheme in motion, you may pay X. If you do, this scheme deals X damage to target opponent and each creature he controls. So that will do nothing. When you set the scheme in motion, it's no, not, but fear. It deals damage to each opponent equal to the number of cards in their hand. I say we don't do that one.
I like that. I like that one. I think that you guys should do that. That's a big
30 damage. And approach my Molten Realm. When you set the scheme in motion, until your next turn, if a source would deal damage, it deals double that damage instead. So we've got 2 options that I think would give nothing.
I mean, the one that like literally
First
does
one.
nothing would probably make the most sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
first-
which of you burns brightest.
Which of you burns brightest? It
Yeah.
literally does nothing.
Yeah,
The
because
other one can maybe do something. Who knows? He might have a 0-cost creature that has haste and 1 power.
maybe.
I mean, I can't even cast it. Yeah, so it's all good. A 0-cost creature. I couldn't cast that. What are you guys thinking about that? You think I play
Also, I thought that
artifacts?
the elf was Abomination of Llanowar, but whatever.
Mm-mm.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to play it, I guess. I just don't play that way. Not particular with it. Okay, well. Oh, technical difficulties.
Gotta love it. Yeah.
Gotta love it. Gotta start off with a little bit of scuff.
So, Vaconathan, have you got any Final Fantasy stuff? Anything you're super hyped about? We were before stream going through our own stuff and checking it out.
We
All
all
right,
beat
so
him.
everyone draws 3, right?
Yeah, everybody draws 3.
We already did.
Okay, I'll draw 3.
No.
That's not cool. And we are land tapped.
Yeah, lands
Not
enter
cool.
tapped.
Oh man, that's rough.
Oh, you don't
Okay.
have any turn
Blame
one
Card
play.
Kraken for
I
failing at
can't
pulling
play
good stuff.
turn 1 because of the thing.
I don't know. I hear
Yeah,
he's
because I have to discard
he's pulled some
really
pretty spicy
important.
black stuff.
So it's
Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards. I could play this land, but it comes in tapped. You guys already chose the scheme. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And I will unfortunately have to go to discard, which is 1, 2,
Don't worry, you'll
3,
get your
4, 5, 6,
inescapable
7.
doom next turn or whatever.
Yeah.
You
He
never know.
only does that for his whales, not you or me.
I think I'm going to discard.
He's been a little nice to me over the years, but yeah, I haven't got anything that
Slice
spicy.
And this one's a tough one. I kind of like all of these cards.
With lots of
Oh, this card is forced.
Like Ty Hurdle.
Wow.
For now. Yeah, that's fine.
Lot-
That's rough, but
lot-
I don't want
lots of thunder and lightning on my area.
Oh yeah.
it. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that
Jeez.
was actually a hard one.
You mean top hit, Tyler?
I had to discard 3 cards because you draw for turn.
Yeah.
We need to get him to
Okay,
guest
give
on
me
one
some.
of the
1, 2,
EDH
3,
streams someday.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, that would
And
be
I
fun.
drew- oh yeah, I drew 2 cards. 3 cards, so then I want to draw 1 more. Yeah. Okay, well that's doesn't
Where is
change too
Savi
much
now?
else. I'll just discard a forest.
Savvy's hanging in
That's
grease,
not cool,
guys.
but I'll take
All right.
Feet up on the beach.
So I guess it's our turn.
Yeah, untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
I'm
Yep.
fine dumping 3. Well, I'll just set these aside.
Settle.
For dump. These
Okay.
are technically
Yeah.
still in my hand.
I'll play that.
I'm
I
doing
know I'm gonna have to discard.
isolated chapel.
Yep.
Huh.
So
I'll do my free roll.
Does Savi 10 well?
Oh yeah, we do roll.
something to make
Wait,
them.
no,
No, this
Discord
isn't. This
mute
isn't
button.
plain chase.
Yeah. This isn't the chaos one. I was just like, wait, what? You caught me confused.
Yeah.
We can get a dance party.
Okay.
There you go.
What are we?
4, 6, 7. So I will discard Alter Ego, Temple of the False God, and the Nesting Grounds.
Ooh, nesting grounds. Okay, that's
Yeah.
terrifying.
Oh.
No, him
No, the
discarding
fact that-
nesting grounds isn't necessarily terrifying. What if he had other? What if he was low on lands in his hand? What he needs is colors.
I mean, that's fair
Yeah.
too as well. I just don't like seeing the counterplay dropping a card like that.
Yeah.
It's also only 1 counter. Titus seems like the type of commander where you want like 50 billion counters.
Yeah. I'm getting rid of Umaro, Raging Yeti, Flare of the Hatebound, and Sepulchral Primordial. I think they're a little heavy cost for me right now.
Not the biggest fan of the Yeti, but it is kind of funny.
The-
Alrighty.
choose one at random. I like that.
Yeah, it's just
It's funny.
Yeah.
I discarded 3 islands.
Yeah, we saw that one. Yeah. All right.
Knock it out.
On to your turn, sir. Untap, upkeep.
Tap, upkeep, draw, and then scheme, I believe, right? Okay, cool. What is the scheme?
The very soil shall shake. Ongoing scheme. Creatures you control get +2/+2 and have trample. Whenever a creature you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, abandon the scheme.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, well, that seems like it'll probably be pretty easy to do at some point.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll play the swamp as my land for turn. Actually, do I want to play the swamp as my land for turn? I won't choose the swamp as my land for turn. I'll play this forest as my land for turn. Instead, I will tap 1 forest. I'll play this Allosaurus Shepherd. It's alt art. So, just for anyone who wants to know, Allosaurus Shepherd, 1 mana, 1/1. It can't be countered. Green spells you control can't be countered. Pay 6, 4, and 2 green. Until end of turn, each elf you control has base power and toughness 5/5, and is a dinosaur in addition to its other types. Okay.
Okay, well, I can't counter anything.
Yeah, and then I'm going to tap this forest, and I'm going to play this Heritage Druid. Also an altar. Yeah, it is a elf druid for 1/1. Tap 3 other elves you control. Add 3 mana. 3. Yeah, okay. That is all I'm going to do. I will pass it over to you guys.
All right. Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Island.
Play a forest per turn.
Command tower.
Tap 2, Arcane Signet. Tap Arcane Signet, Hardened Skill.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty terrible. Okay, that's bad. That's not good.
I like this.
I don't like this one a bit.
My deck is a little slow.
Yeah, I was gonna say mine's slow too. I got no other plays this turn.
I got nothing else after this.
Okay. And the very social shake was the one that we have right now at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The very soil shall shake. So yeah, on to you, Elf.
Alrighty, untap, upkeep, and draw is my win. What is my next scheme, good sir?
Your next scheme is Delight in the Hunt. When you set this game in motion, create a 3/3 black horror creature token and prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures you control this turn.
Oh wow.
It's
Great.
not
So,
the black horror one, but it's a black horror one.
It's a
That's
black
fine.
horror. I'll just. Yeah, it's okay. It's not the worst. We've seen worse. We've seen worse.
Yeah.
Say 3/3. That's currently a 5/5 because of the very soilsha shake.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. Okay. I will play that swamp that I said I was going to play last turn. And it's there. I will then. Ooh, that makes things.
Thanks for the support, Baller. And Savvy Tan's pretty good.
I want to cast this now, but I probably shouldn't. I'll cast it later. Yeah. We will toss this out first. This Elvish War Master, everyone's favorite elf. Whenever he is a 2-mana 2/2, whenever one or more elves I control enters the battlefield under my control, I create a 1/1 elf warrior token. This ability only triggers once each turn. And then I can spend 5
Get rid of.
and 2 green mana. Elves I control get +2/+2 and Death Touch until end of turn. That's gonna tap this 1 green, and we're gonna cast this Llanowar Elves. That will trigger Elvish War Master, allowing me to create an elf warrior token. Okay, that happened. These
How
are the
is the
only
job
creatures that
going,
can attack
Ben?
this turn. These ones cannot.
I'm loving it, Baller.
I think it's only right for me to start swinging some damage in. So I'll throw these 2 elves over at Ben, because you're defenseless.
How much am I taking?
You're taking what is the voyage soil?
It should be 7,
6. Okay.
right?
No,
Oh no, it's
sorry,
not War
6.
Master. Right.
It's 6.
I was looking at the wrong cards.
You're just taking 6, no problem.
Took the 6. Yeah.
Pass it to you guys.
Alright, time to untap. So keep draw.
Let's make something happen, guys. I'm gonna do a plains.
What do I get?
1, 2. I'm gonna play my Dust Shell Crawler. Enters the battlefield. I put 2 +1/+1 counters on him.
That's Dusk Shell Crawler? Or no.
Yeah.
That's a...
Dusk Shell
it is.
Crawler. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You're
It's
gonna put 2
about
counters
hard.
on him.
Yeah.
And he's got trampled. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I love it.
That.
I like it.
It's a 2/5 with trample. Yum.
I've already got that, so I just search for something else. Maybe I just don't do that right now.
I'm gonna go straight out and bring Terra out.
Nice.
I will tap 3 and I will play James, Wandering Dad.
Oh, nice.
Not doing his adventure. I don't really care about that.
Not the time. Yeah.
But I can tap him to add 2 mana. That can only be spent on activated abilities.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I like that,
Nice,
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Go-Go, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's just 1 free X.
Exactly.
All right.
Alright.
Combat.
I think
Combat
so.
turn.
Mill 2.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
For it.
Not that I can't be dealing combat damage this turn, so it don't really matter.
Yeah.
Also, you don't have mana to pay 2.
Exactly. So just trying
But
to.
she temporarily is flying. She's still flying.
She's still flying. Woo.
She's flying this turn. She is flying.
And this is when his plummet comes out. No.
And that's when you guys good for the turn?
We're good. On to you.
Ready. Untap. Upkeep. And we're drawing. And then we're hitting the scheme. What are we getting here?
No one will hear your cries. When you set the scheme in motion, each opponent chooses a creature he or she controls, then sacrifices the rest.
Oh, well, I'll choose
Safe.
Yeah.
Terra.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I like
Yeah.
that interaction.
I definitely
I'll
like
play
that.
Swamp. Swamp is my land for turn. Cool. Here's I got a couple fun things I can do here this turn, but I have to figure it out if I want to do it like this or that. I think I'm gonna start off by tapping Llanowar Elves for a green mana. Tapping the Swamp for black. Tapping these 3 for 3 green mana. So actually, do I need to tap the Elf then? No, I won't tap Llanowar Elves. So it'd just be 3 for 3, and then I'll tap this 1 for black.
And
I'll
Lathril.
cast Lathril. Lathril soundboard. Gotta love Lathril.
Make an
Then
elf warrior.
Oh yeah, I will make an elf warrior. Thank you. I would have totally forgotten. No.
Somehow I don't believe that.
Okay. It's alright. You can believe what you want to believe, but it's the truth. Okay. Elf warrior enters. I will then go ahead and do the nasty. I will tap 3, 4, and actually, let's do this. I'm gonna tap these 3 for 3 green, and then I'll just tap 2 of these. So for 5 mana, I'll cast everyone's favorite card, the Coat of D'Armos. Coat of Arms. Yeah. Coat of Arms. Each creature gets +1/+1 for each other creature in play of the same type.
Yuck.
Yerk. Pretty nice. None of my creatures can attack except for this horror token, and I kind of don't want it to die, because I would lose the scheme. I don't want to lose the scheme right now. I like the scheme, where it is. So I will just say go.
At the end of your turn,
No,
I'm gonna-
don't do it.
I'm going to path to exile your commander.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
If
That's
only
fine.
that was destroy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just
So
go.
you
I won't
search
get a-
for basic land, put it on the battlefield tab.
I appreciate that. I'll put
No
this
problem.
first. That is fair. That is fair.
So
It's
now,
not a death. It's not a death. So very Shoriel is still here. Thank you.
so now we untap.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, on does.
Draw.
I'm gonna go ahead and play that game changer that I had. I'm gonna play Intuition.
Waypoint Town.
I'm
Search
going
live for
to
3.
Rugged Prairie.
Nice. Target opponent. He or she chooses the. Okay, chooses 1. Put that onto your hand. The rest in the graveyard. Shuffle. Okay, so I see this is going to be a
this
not.
one. Well, actually, hold on. Am I gonna reveal that one? I've got.
I mean, you have to reveal them to target opponent, so you have to reveal all of them.
Well, yeah, but I may have more than 3 targets that I want.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's fair. Welcome back.
Let's play Chasm Skulker.
Okay, that's the one that gains counters every time you draw a
All
card.
right.
Yep.
Elf.
Yeah.
Do you want me to have Revica, Wizard, Savant,
Just do damage to target
Pirate
creature,
Ship,
not happen until
or Rootwater Hunter?
Pirate Ship can't attack unless defending player owns the island. Pirate Ship deals 1 damage to target player or creature. Okay, that's interesting. If you want to sacrifice Pirate Ship. When you control the islands, okay, yeah. 1 target creature or player.
I think I'm gonna control some islands.
Deals 1 damage to target creature or player. I don't like any of these.
Yeah.
But I will
Oh
say
no, 1 damage.
Well, one's 2.
1's 2, but it costs 4, so I'll let you have Rebecca, I guess.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I would have said pirate ship, but I mean, you know what? I don't want to give you the joy of having a pirate ship already. That's not me.
I was debating searching for Pirate Ship in the first place because I do have one more thing in my library that
Yeah.
can do the same thing.
Right.
It's almost like I have some redundancy in this deck.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's all of my nonsense.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna do anything after combat.
Oh, is there any? You guys doing any
I was
combat?
gonna say, Cloud, do you have anything you're doing?
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm not gonna swing with James.
You're not gonna swing James. I think let's go to combat then. I'll do my mill too.
Land and land.
Lock.
Oh,
Treasure
Lock
Hunter.
is, yeah, lock is fine. Lock
Yeah.
is fine actually.
Terra does get flying. I'm gonna send 3 your way.
Yeah, that is tree commander. I can't block.
Yeah. And then it will be, I'll pay the 2 and return lock to the battlefield tapped.
Is there anything else in your graveyard that you might want more?
Not that's under power 3.
Oh, good. Of course
Yeah.
they do that in that deck.
Of course
If
they
you
do
want
that.
to
Yeah.
Let's make an Alicia style deck, but then not.
Yeah.
put only-
I mean,
like, let's put.
I do think I got a whole bunch of my big shit right off the bat. So
Which is unfortunate, yeah.
yeah, that's okay.
Any attacks there, Claude, or are you just gonna keep your board up like that?
It's gonna keep the board.
No, you
Yeah.
should swing. You
Yeah.
should swing. You swing.
No, it's good.
Swing
No.
is okay.
And don't forget he loses the scheme, the +2/+2.
No.
I don't. Because you
No?
exiled, not killed.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have
it
skill.
has to put into the
It
battlefield,
has
into
to
the
be
graveyard.
battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Okay.
Second main phase, I'm gonna pay 2 and cast Bannon the Returned Leader. It has Prey. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a creature spell from among cards in your graveyard that were put there from anywhere other than the battlefield this turn. And when I attack, I can pay 1 to discard and draw.
Nice. Okay.
That's it for me. So I think we're on to your turn, sir.
Alrighty.
Alexia once again screwed me over.
The
Bannon the Returners leader.
returners, sorry. Yeah. I just didn't
All right.
read. Yeah.
It's alright. Who reads on this channel? I'll draw, untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, scheme. What do we get in here?
Our scheme is a display of my dark power. When you set the scheme in motion until your next turn, whenever a player taps a land for mana, that player adds 1 mana to his or her mana pool of any type that land produced. So
Mind, I love this one. This one's great.
everything doubles mana. All the lands double mana until your next turn.
Okay, that's an
That also might
interesting
mean
one.
we're gonna get hit in the face.
I was gonna say there might be some big shit
If he
coming.
has untap effects in that deck, I think we might die this turn.
I have untap effects in this deck. I have untap effects right now, but I mean, like, let's see what I want to do with this. I'm going to tap 1 green for 2 green, 1 black for 2 black, and 1 green for 2 other, so I can cast my commander again, because I love doing that.
Oh, it doesn't instantly got it.
Yeah, I will
You
trigger.
would also
I will
have to
get.
have a concordant crossroads.
Yeah, I don't have that. No, I will get an elf warrior, however, which will uptick my total count for the coat of arms. Right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they'll get +7.
Yeah.
We also have to do other things. Chasm Skulker is like just a horror, I think.
It is a horror, and this is also a horror. Yeah, so there are 1. Extra
I'm looking
horror.
at our boards as well.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to look at your
James
boards. As well.
and Terra will get +1/+1. James
Terra,
Terra, and Locke will get
and
+2/+2.
And Bannon.
And
Bannon's
then,
also
okay,
human.
so these will all get +3/+3.
Yes, they're all getting +3/+3. Yeah. Okay.
Which actually would have applied on this. So you would have taken 1 more damage, Elf.
From Terra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
one more damage from Terra.
Okay, 1 Terra extra damage. Gotcha.
Because he got Bannon and Locke out on that turn.
But after the attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to tap 2 more, and I'm going to cast everyone's. If you've played an elf deck, you'll see it nowadays. It's a pretty popular card. It's Dionys, Elvish Archdruid. It is a nasty little piece of shit. 4 mana, 3/3 Elf Druid, legendary creature. Elves you control have whenever this creature becomes tapped during your turn, untap it and put a 1/1 counter on it.
Ugh.
And this ability triggers
yeah.
once each turn.
So next turn, we die.
Potentially, yes.
No, we do die because Lathril will be out. So like right now, if we pass turn and nothing happens, you win.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You
7,
have
8,
enough
9.
elves.
I have
to
9.
take-
I have 9. I have 9. This is not an elf.
1, 2,
This is
3,
a horror.
4, 5, 6,
I have
7,
9.
8, 9. So
I
if
have
if you get 2 more elves, which is 1 more elf from your
I need 2 more elves. Yeah, I do
because
not have
you'll,
any.
you'll
elves
get
in hand.
another one off of your guy.
I know, but I don't have any elves in hand right now. I just doing this so I can swing though. Because all my creatures have trample, I can swing with a bit of things here. I will go to combat. This is can attack. These can attack. This can attack.
They're getting +8/+8.
Yes.
Sorry,
because-
+10/+10 total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would get +8 because it's each other. It's each other,
The
so it's
scheme.
+8 +8. Oh yes, +10 because of the scheme, right? I think I can swing it with righteous valor here with a lot of things here. I will swing it
Actually,
with
don't
the
you
elf
just win
warrior,
now?
land war elves, and that's 30, I believe.
Well,
right?
that would be 33.
33. 33 if I swing with
guess-
this.
2 of them entered this, or 3 of them entered this turn. So
Yeah, these are entered the turn.
44.
44.
I mean, you could swing with 66 and
yeah, I don't think that we live.
Okay, I guess that works. Wow, that was a lot more damage than I thought.
because I mean, I've got 3 toughness. We need to block 13.
Yeah, that's also
I got 5 and 3. So
Yeah, if we block with
8,
everything,
9,
we
10,
have a
11,
turn, but
Ooh.
I can't do anything after that.
15. Yeah, that would we would have just enough. 15.
that was fast.
Yeah, we have to block with everything.
Yeah, let's run this back. Except elf switch off Lathril.
Yeah,
That's,
you know what?
yeah, that's it.
I was gonna say, I think
Too
you've
strong
I
for
think
the
you've
enemy position.
got this. Yeah.
I've made my. I mean, we can still see what happens next turn because you guys do have double mana. So it is.
I mean, sure.
I
The
don't
top
know
part of my
what will
library is
happen.
Island. I don't have enough.
Right. Okay, so you guys would go down to what? How much life if you block with everything?
Uh,
Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
we need to block with 13. Well, 12 would we'd be dead. So 13. So we'd have 3 life left. Should be.
Okay, gotcha.
So we're at the precipice of a scheme could kill us.
Yeah.
Yes.
He also wins next turn if nothing happens. So I think just look at the top card of your library.
If it's enough to,
If you can't do anything, then there's no point.
Yeah.
We run this back.
we will run this back, and I will get off of Lathril because Lathril is.
It's just too strong and specifically an archenemy position.
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough. No,
I mean,
I'll take that.
I've got a Legion to Ashes that I can
It's
exile.
like running a Voltron deck on the hero's side. It's just too.
Yeah.
It's
I
too
mean,
much to
yeah.
deal with.
I could cut down all the Elf Warriors or get rid of Lathril.
Mhm.
But I don't think that's unless we can get rid of that coat of arms. I think we're fucked.
At this point, we're at too low of a life for it to matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah.
Ooh,
Next
That was a
card.
fast game.
spicy.
I know, wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It's
real
just
fast.
one of those things that happens in Archenemy where
Yeah.
There's a few situations
there
where
was
it can get spicy fast.
Voltron
I
on
wasn't-
the Archenemy side.
Mhm. Well, and I think
damage on that side.
that scheme didn't help it
Plus-
too, right? Like without the
No.
trample.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have been bad if there was no trample, but
Now,
it would've-
even then, you still had a really good position.
I had a great position. No, don't get me
Because
wrong.
you needed
It's-
one
yeah,
elf and you win on the spot if we did nothing.
Would it be one elf? No, I would need 2 elves to do
Yeah,
a lot
because
of
you
damage
had the thing that gave you an elf. So if you got one elf from your hand, you would get another elf off the thing.
I know, but you could have killed that elf. Like with the total combined power, you could have just targeted and got rid of one instead of not.
Well, then you just
and-
wouldn't have swung.
No, because you get chumped. Then yeah, no. But I'm saying I probably would have still swung, man. Like if I had the coat of arms. I'm not a person who holds back.
I am
Yeah.
under the belief that I don't think there was anything that we could have done unless there was an actual miracle.
Which does happen a lot
Yeah.
on this.
we haven't seen that, yeah.
Yeah, a lot. But okay, yeah, that is fair. I will take that one as a very quick game. I will play something more
I
relevant.
will say Archenemy has never been my favorite format. I think there's definitely some work to do.
Fair enough.
I don't know. It just feels unbalanced. Sometimes.
I
the
mean, it's not
schemes,
supposed to be
do nothing.
balanced. Yeah, it's not supposed to be balanced, man.
Yeah.
That's the point.
But like with the variance that's in Archenemy, it just feels bad for one of the teams, and that's it.
Play my Nids deck then. Back to playing.
Oh.
This is not my upgraded Nids. This is
Just straight up nids.
This is straight up Nids, the Swarm Lord.
Oh, Stormblade, cool. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm
this
gonna do the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
We're running it back. Alrighty. Oh well, everyone. Hi, it's me again playing not an elf, because Elves. All right, and everyone else is the same, right?
Yeah, as you say, I'm going to stay the same.
Kill it.
Did Cloud's commander get reset?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh.
Sorry. Here you go.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That happened.
We all know who it is, so.
This is interesting.
It's Cloud,
Yeah.
clearly. No.
I don't hate this hand. I have some weird cards. I have the same shenanigans. Except
I
less of my game plan, which means that this intuition may be different.
I have lands. I'll play it.
Actually gonna keep this.
I mean,
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good. All right,
All right, let's fire it off.
I'll draw, and then let's hit the scheme. What's the scheme?
Behold the power of destruction. When you set this in moment, destroy all non-land target permanents target opponent controls.
Yeah, that's great. I know you guys love that.
My board's clear.
My
Command tower, tap. I'm gonna do my own hardened scales. This is my in the precon. I'll pass it over to you guys.
Nice.
All right.
Draw for turn.
Okay, true.
Two can play it that game.
I'm gonna play Evolving Wilds. Go get. Let's
oh no,
see.
my 0/2 corn plant wall creature token.
Let's go get a forest.
Playing swamp.
There you go.
Alright.
I'm also
I've
gonna
seen this on
pass.
Island.
Yeah. You got anything, Sultan?
Nope.
On to you, sir.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Scamitto, my friend.
Scamanto. What the hell is that?
I don't know. I just wanted to
You're talking like I talk.
Exactly. I'm learning from the best.
Your will is not your own.
This was word.
Yeah. When you set the scheme in motion, gain control of target creature and opponent controls until end of turn. Untap it. It gets +3/+3 in haste and trample.
Ben, are you? That's funny.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, whiffed. Just another whiff.
Yeah, another complete whiff.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
fine. Oh wait, what's up?
Oh no, my 0/2 corn plant wall creature token.
All right, I'll play it for us. Top 2, Arcane Signet. Then I'm gonna pass it to you guys.
All right.
Untap. Okay. Draw.
Yeah.
Play an island for turn.
Tap dose for an Ornithopter of Paradise.
I got nothing.
Tap 2. I'm gonna play Fear Grid.
Oh, Spirit. Oh, yeah,
Nice.
that's okay.
That's a
Yeah,
hot card.
I've seen people compare that to Garrick's Uprising.
It's way better.
I kind of disagree.
I like that card a lot.
Garrick's Uprising is more valued for the card draw, so it's more similar to Tribute or Beast Whisperer.
Yeah, Tribute probably closer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's though I don't know. It's pretty close to Beast Whisperer. It trades the cast for also giving trample.
Yeah.
It's in a cast trigger. It's an ETB trigger. It cares about the power, but it also gives trample.
Yeah. For anyone who wants to know what Sphere Grid does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Counters
Sphere Grid.
trample and reach.
Yeah, whenever
Yeah.
a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Unlock ability. Creatures you control with 1/1 counters on them have reach and trample. For 2 mana. Great. Great
And
enchantment.
it's pretty pricey
Yeah,
right now. It's great.
Lovely.
It's quite a good card. I do think it's a little overhyped, but
Yeah, it's fine.
quite a good card.
You guys got an Ornithopter of Paradise, though. Look at that thing. Flies in the air. It's a 0/2.
Yeah.
Adds mana.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's Thopter.
Passing our turn.
I think
Okay.
we're passing there. Yeah.
Untap,
Da
up,
Vinci.
draw.
Game.
And scheme is no evil. When you set the scheme in motion, until your next turn, up to 1 target opponent can't attack with creatures, up to 1 target opponent can't cast creature spells, and up to 1 target opponent can't cast non-creature spells. You can't choose any player as a target more than once.
Okay, I'm gonna say, Ben, you can't cast. Yeah, I'm gonna be. It's funny because I just do. Ben can't cast non-creature. Stilton can't attack, and then the other one goes to Claude. Whatever the other
I
one
can't cast creatures.
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Fair enough.
wouldn't have cared what you did to me either way.
I know, but I mean, hey, you know what's funny? All right, I'll play this mountain as my land return. I'm gonna tap 4, and I'm gonna cast The Death Leaper Terror Weapon. It is a legendary flash haste 3/3 Tyrannid that says creatures you control that enter the battlefield this turn have double strike. And it has haste, so boom, over at you guys for 3. Specifically, I don't know, Stilton, I guess.
Ow.
You could take,
Ow.
yeah.
Which is 6.
No, it's just 3. It doesn't have
Because it doesn't have double strike.
Yeah, it says creatures.
Creatures you control that entered the battlefield this turn have double strike.
But
He
he
does.
entered. He that has to be after him.
Yeah.
He doesn't get it.
Well,
He doesn't get the
no,
ability.
no, he will see himself enter.
Yep.
He sees himself in the fact that he entered.
Hi
Yeah.
all.
Hey, Omega. Welcome to game 2. Lathro kicked our
I don't
ass.
really-
Creatures with ETB triggers, do they see themselves enter the battlefield?
But this
fair enough.
isn't an ETB
It's-
trigger. All it is it's looking at creatures that have entered the battlefield this turn.
Interesting. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. I guess I do. 3.
Even
I mean, you
then,
guys.
yes.
could block, yeah.
We'll take 6 damage.
Yeah, I think we take
Oh, you take
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to block with that Ornithopter Paradise?
No, I want my mana.
Sure, fine. I'll pass the queue, guys.
All
I
right.
can't pass creatures.
Yeah, no creatures for you.
Oh,
Play a plane.
I've got things.
Play a high market.
Scepter of Eternal Glory.
Oh right. Yeah, you can't attack.
Also a Warhammer card. Great
Fair.
Warhammer card. I'm gonna tap this for 3 mana because Yep, I'm gonna tap this for 3 mana because I have 3 lands with the same name, and I'm gonna play a Palladium Mirror.
I don't like Palladium Mirror. I really don't
Oh
like
no,
Palladium
it's a
Mirror.
mana dork that taps for 2 whole mana.
Yeah, but it's also notoriously.
Green gets this for 3 green, except it also taps for 3 green.
Yes, it's just notorious card. I don't know why. It's just Palladium Mirror. Okay, I see it in a lot of combo decks. It scares me. It's a mirror that I know.
There are other things in this deck that I would rather have than Palladium Mirror.
I know, but
I'm gonna give you an example. Let me find one.
ooh, is that Vessel? No, that's
Everflowing Callus.
oh,
Nice.
Everflowing Chalice for 1.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all I could tap for.
I would rather have Omen Hawker.
That's fair. Okay.
So 1 counter.
Nice.
Because I can't cast creatures, so.
Yeah. Still better than nothing, though.
It is.
Oh,
Dude. And I stopped Ben from casting a non-creature spell. Haha.
Yeah,
I've
which...
succeeded.
Yeah, that was my... literally the only thing I could do this turn.
Really? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't cast Eric because you don't have red.
Yeah. Oh, I guess Shit. I probably should have done this then.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Well,
You
we'll
did.
take 1 and...
Yeah.
have to take 1 to
Yeah.
do it, but...
You guys
I
took a
thought you were
damage.
on their team. I thought you were on our team.
Oh no, I'm just the hidden
And you
sleeper
dealt that
agent.
1 damage to me.
I'm the
You
gene.
lava spiked me.
Yeah.
You lava spiked me.
So for those of you that know Warhammer, Elves to the Tyranids, I'm the Gene Stealer cult.
Oh yeah. Great.
I've infiltrated
You
the
didn't
enemy.
just lava spike me. You lava spiked my heart.
All right, I think we're on to you, Elf.
Today, untap, upkeep, draw, schemato again.
We got the bow to my command. As you set the scheme in motion, choose an opponent. Creatures the chosen player controls can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. At the beginning of your opponent's end step, they may tap any number of untapped creatures they control with total power 8 or greater. If they do, abandon the scheme.
So can't attack you or draw. Okay, I
Oh,
see.
my Palladium Mirror.
I wonder where this is
I know.
going.
Yeah, I think Ben, you can't attack me. That sounds pretty good.
I figured that was coming.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I mean,
that's fair.
we can probably get past that next turn.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do some fun shenanigans.
I may just
Fun
not
for
be able to use
me.
my Palladium Mirror, but that's fine. I'll do it for you, Ben. Even after your
Okay.
betrayal.
I'm going to tap
Never
1,
forget.
2. Let's see. Well, I mean, I can make sure that you can't use your Palladium here too.
Kind of early for
I
that
think that's a
scheme.
pretty fun idea. for me.
Sure, destroy the player.
3, 4.
Yeah, but it's a better hit than some of the other ones, Omega. We've had lots of whiffs this game.
Yes, no, I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna tap 5. I'm gonna cast. No,
No,
that's
that's 6.
Yeah, that's 6.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
I keep thinking he's a 5-mana commander for some reason.
No,
Okay.
no,
Well,
that
in
is,
that
that is
case-
from 2022. That is a 6-mana commander.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap
Also,
2,
it's
3.
actually a 7 mana. It's a 6 mana 7/7 when it enters first.
That's true. Yeah, I'm gonna tap 3 and instead gonna cast New Horizon, enchanting my command tower, putting a 1/1 counter on target creature. But because of the hardened scales, my
put
Death
2.
Leaper is now a 5/5.
Yeah,
Gets
okay.
two counters onto it. Yeah. All right. Instead of doing the other thing that I wanted to do, because I kind of want this to be available for stuff. Cool. With that being said, I guess I swing at you guys, because why not? I throw. Does Dara have anything? No, she's no Death Touch. That's just a 2/2.
We could technically kill it, but we would have to lose both our creatures, which I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna do. So I'm gonna swing my Death Leaper over at you guys for specifically.
I am going to not block, which will force Ben to not block.
I mean, who knows? Ben could be the hero here.
Yeah.
No.
Unless you want to lose your 3 mana, your 3 mana, your
Okay.
3/3, which won't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll just set you back, but all right.
Yeah.
All right. So that happened. You guys will take
We
5.
take 5.
Yep.
Oh, I missed a Terra Trigger. I should have 2 things in my graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Kefka.
Oh, it's the other guy.
Oh, that's sad. He'll be back eventually.
All right. I'll pass the turn. You guys go.
It's specifically dancing. Wait, is it specifically?
Dancing
It's
Mad, yeah.
specifically dancing mad.
Yeah.
Wow, another really horrible thing to cast.
Yep.
Really fucking hard to cast. Really hard to get out with the commander. This precons.
It has its ups and downs. Okay. It
Yeah.
has its ups and downs.
All right.
No, I saw another game with this deck. It did.
Like beachfront. Comes in
I
flat.
believe it or not.
Plain Island.
Nice.
Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec, guys.
Sure, yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna tap 4 first. I'm gonna play Forgotten Ancient.
Oh, I hate
there we
that.
go. Very
I hate
nice.
that a
Alright.
lot. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'll try
If-
to do that.
so if you guys start casting spells, I get counters.
I like
Yeah,
it.
that's
Perfect for Archenemy.
really bad for me. Yeah, it's really bad.
So now you guys could start casting.
Okay.
You know what would be great right now is that one that steals creatures. Oops, I guess we missed that opportunity.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do 4 for a sad robot. I'm going to
Okay.
search for a mountain.
What the hell I want?
So I get a counter.
Also draw cards. Because that would be good. Drawing cards is good for me. Good for
Yeah,
me.
drawing cards tend to be a pretty good thing to do.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to tap 3. Ooh, that could. It could also be a combat trick. Ben, are you gonna cast any more things in your turn?
I can't cast anything. I am out of the manners.
Big is Forgotten Ancient. Ace.
I thought it was 0.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna do it.
It's a 0/3.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
tap
yeah.
3 and I'll play an Intuition. I can technically play it at instant speed, but
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah, look at this thing. We've never seen
Yeah,
this
man.
before.
Nope, never seen that before.
Let's. I saw one thing that I wanted to search for, but I need to get it.
Get it
Honestly, it's really
good.
I'm gonna do. Let's. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want that. Do this. That's funny. Biggie guy. Let's do. God, where the fuck is it?
At the very bottom.
That's
Likely.
pretty good. Let's do that and. I mean that'll that'll kind of work. Do that. All right. Do you want me to have a Survivor of the Unseen, Arcanist the Omnipotent, or Font of Fortunes?
I guess you can have the Font of Fortunes, sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Cool.
I guess, yeah. Why not? You can sack it now if you like to.
I will tap 2, and I'll play a Font of Fortunes,
Yep. Get another counter on that thing.
and then I'll tap 3, and I'll play Go-Go.
Yep.
Counter.
And I get a counter.
Big thing. Big guy.
It's a 4/7 right now.
Okay. You have. So that's quite a decent blocker. And you have your Solemn Simulacrum, correct, Ben?
Yeah, I do.
We could, I think, get Terra out of
can't.
Purgatory, or sorry, you out of Purgatory.
Yeah, by tapping down.
Would you're the person afflicted with it.
Can't attack,
So
yeah. Ben can't attack
do you
this
think
turn,
that
yeah.
would be a good idea for us to do?
I think it would be good. I mean, right now Terra can keep going in at his face if I can get that off, and that will help me with potentially getting things
Do it
back.
sure
So
because it's end step, but so I think that would be useful for us to do. And I don't have anything that I want to do with
Okay.
Go-Go or
well,
my Palladium Mirror.
then we go to combat, and I get the mill trigger, right?
Yeah.
And still nothing useful. And then I think we go
And
to
then we
end
can
step.
get you out of Purgatory and leave Forgotten Ancient up.
So how much are you putting down?
4. You need to tap both your creatures. I need to tap both my creatures. That's
Yeah.
9.
There we go.
And then we still have the big 4/7.
I like it.
Chunky.
On to you, Elf.
Okay, untap, upkeep, and draw. Let's see what the scheme has for me. Please, something good.
What's yours is now mine. When you set the scheme in motion, gain control of target creature and opponent controls and untap it.
Hey, I think I like that Forgotten Ancients.
Well, that's
Motherfucker.
Hey, I was joking about that just earlier.
He willed it into being.
I did. It was my plan. It was all calculated, my friends.
I knew you were on their side, Ben.
So it's a current
Lies.
4/7, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chunky.
Awesome. Cool. I'm just gonna do this.
Though it's still summoning sick.
It is summoning sick this turn, yeah. So it's not gonna attack, but I mean, hey, you know what? It's here on my board, so I'm happy.
It's a body.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this island as my land for turn, and because now I have nothing to fear, I will do this. I'm gonna tap a red and a blue, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast this Zoanthrope for X equals 5, dealing X damage to Go-Go, because I don't want to see Go-Go go.
Forget now you get 2 counters on the.
Yeah.
I get a counter off of the Forgotten Ancients, and I get a counter off of this.
No,
yeah,
it's
it'll
2
be-
counters.
because of Hardened Scales. Right?
yeah.
Yep.
And so this would have gotten 5, gets actually 6 counters because of Hardened Scales. So this is a 6/6 flying Ward 2 creature. I will also draw because of Ravenous, because it entered with 5 or more counters. Excuse me, entered with 5 as the X cost. Sweet. Also, this thing has double strike. Not that it matters because it doesn't have haste.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a thing.
That's where I think like
yeah.
the Death Leaper really just hits himself most of the
I know.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like there's a card in the deck that gives all creatures haste, but I mean, like, it's like 1 card.
Yeah.
There's so few options in this deck for that. But either ways, I will swing at you guys for another 5, I guess, for free, because you guys are all tapped out.
Yep. We have taken the 5.
On to you guys.
Time to untap.
Cast spells, please. I like these counters. They're gonna go onto my big flying monster, I guess.
That's actually good.
Yeah, does everybody have like removal that they want to do for the nonsense first? If it happens to care about the toughness for whatever reason.
I unfortunately don't. Elemental. What I got 6.
Hmm. Okay.
How big's Forgotten right now? It's like
It's a
9,
6-9,
9.
6-9,
6-9.
6-9, 6-9. Yep.
Fuck it. Let's try this. I'm gonna tap 6.
No, don't do it. keep it keep it to yourself. It's okay.
I'm bringing out the Yeti.
Okay, you got the
Oh,
Yeti.
gross.
Okay, let's see. What does this Yeti do?
It's a 6/6 with trample. At the beginning of combat on my turn, choose one at random. Other creatures you control get +3/+0 and trample until end of turn. Discard your hand, draw 4 cards, or it deals 5 damage to any target.
Okay, I don't like any of those options, but okay. That's the Stalking Yeti?
Umaro Raging Yeti.
Umaro, okay.
Umaro.
Got it. Thank you. That's pretty good.
I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna cast something. Don't forget your
Yeah, you're up to 8.
uh,
8 right now. That's fine. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna cast something else. I'm gonna cast Lulu.
Ooh, Stern
I like
Guardian.
Lulu. Lulu is great, and this is now a 10.
Yep.
Yeah. I like Lulu. Lulu's amazing. Choose attack.
Nice.
Anything this game.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, except, yeah.
It's not going to do anything this game because he just won't attack you.
But the Pluriflorate is nice.
It
Yeah, I
is.
suppose.
Yeah, you could add up on the charge counters.
Yeah.
Get more mana. That's pretty good.
Can you do something?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
anything.
me no. No,
Nope.
absolutely not.
No.
Okay, then I think let's go to combat and see what.
Well, I mean, I do have things
Oh.
to cast.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
That-
I was waiting for like removal, if that.
Yeah, no removal
No
here.
removal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone.
I'll do go-go,
Okay.
and I'll also do a Riverwise Walker. I will draw 3 cards, and then put 3 from my hand on top of my library. I will do
2 from your
2,
hand.
Sorry, 2.
Yeah.
It's brainstorm on a creature.
Mhm.
I'll do that thing and that thing. It is.
Okay.
I think I played land for a turn, so it's good.
Yeah, I've ramped to 6, so you should be good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Claude's at 5 as well.
Um,
So you guys are good.
That's all I want to do.
Okay. Combat.
Oh, and because Riverwise Augur and Go-Go were cast, so I should
Yeah.
put that to 14.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
it's like, it's okay. It's fine.
No. Here's my mills. Ruleless ultimatum.
Oh. No, it's fine.
All right.
Would you get the second one once?
Big score.
Oh, big score. Oh, yeah.
Draw 2 cards, create 2 treasure tokens.
What about
And now I have a randomization to do with Umaro, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, 6.
Okay.
6 deals 5 damage to any target.
You can do this. That'll or this. This is
I will-
17.
I mean,
That's Ward 2.
Paper.
Yeah. This is the
Yeah,
only thing you can kill.
I think the Death Leaper makes the most sense too. We'll get rid of that.
Okay.
Deal with some of your board presence.
Fair enough.
Yes,
Fair
yes,
enough.
any hasty creatures, they want no double strike.
Yeah. Terra is flying. Do you
But so
hit-
is Zoanthrope.
so is Zoanthrope, so there shouldn't be anything. Yeah. I won't be attacking with anything.
Oh. You could attack. It's alright.
I could, but I won't. And I doubt the other guys will
Also,
right
you
now.
can't pull anything out of your graveyard.
Yeah. I don't have the mana, and I don't have anything with 3 power or less.
Alrighty. We're passing it over.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. What is the scheme for this time?
The dead shall serve. When you set the scheme in motion, for each opponent, put up to one target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Each of these creatures attacks its owner if each combat if able.
So, okay, you guys have creatures in your yards, right?
Nope,
I'm
not me.
okay. Ben, I think I remember seeing a couple good cards.
I have one creature in there, so you have one target.
Yeah,
It happens to be Kefka.
Yeah, Kefka.
Oh,
Makes me
for
like
fuck's
actually
sake.
the actual villain of this game. Great. Dancing Mad Kefka, and what do we have over on that side for Arcanus?
The Unseen.
I will take Arcanus because Arcanus is cool. So that'll be I guess I'll have to get more random cards. Oh, you know what?
Kefka's gonna be fucking ridiculous.
Sticky note. There we go. And then I'll write the names.
I got no creatures, which is good.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that it hit early and there wasn't a lot of options.
Yes.
But there's about a 20% chance that I'm gonna cause more problems.
Yeah.
Indestructible during my turn. Beginning of end step. Exile a card at random from each opponent's graveyard. You may cast any number of spells from. I love this thing.
I got nothing, so.
Yeah.
I have 2 cards that would benefit him, 3 lands, and one of them being Runa's Ultimatum.
Oh yeah, man, the scree shit. Okay, I'm gonna play this mountain as my land for turn. And cause it's funny, I'm gonna do this one for green, this one for other, and I'm gonna use this one blue. No, this one arcane signet for blue. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna cast a Shadow in the Warp. That will tick this up by 2 more counters. And whenever the first creature I control, first creature spell I cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, Shadow in the Warp deals 2 damage to that player. That's fun. I will tap this for 2 color. I'll just say it's blue, 2 blue. No.
Oh, you know, actually, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Guys, how much of a problem is Shadow? Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna save it. Go for it, man.
Okay.
Be good.
Cool. Okay. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't even need to do 4, 5 actually. I just need 1, 2. And the other colors. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna cast the Swarm Lord. The Swarm Lord will enter with 2 counters himself, because it's the first time he's been cast. Whenever a creature I control with a counter on it dies, I draw a card. Because I need that right now. Like, really, I need that.
Yeah.
Severely.
But now your thing is a 18, 21?
Actually, this gets 1 counter. Oh yeah, and this gets 18. 18, 21. You're right, indeed. And I have
you already moved past your upkeep. Okay. Cool.
No, I didn't want to move it. Yeah, I just left it on there. It's fine. Okay, with that being said and done,
Big ass.
I want a big board. I want to make my board big and huge.
You're not swinging with the Kraken? The big.
I'm not swinging. I'm gonna go. I can't swing with these guys because they're summon sec, I think, right? So, I will go to end step. And end step starts. We exile cards at random from each opponent's graveyard.
Yeah. Okay. I will. I'm just gonna flip a coin.
Yep.
The heads is at the top. It is intuition.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which one would you like?
Centermost. Let's see the centermost one there. Then.
Ash Barrens.
Haha, Ash Barrens! I can't do anything with that, I think. And no more spells. And there's nothing on Claude's graveyard outside of that, the Evolving
Yeah,
Wilds.
it's just the Evolving Wilds.
So I guess I cast the Intuition? Question mark? Yeah, I'll just search for 3 cards, I believe. That's
Search for 3 cards, reveal them to an opponent. They choose 1, you put the rest in your graveyard.
And we lose 3 life.
Okay.
It's kind of like fact fiction.
Yes. Let's see.
And I've taken the 3 life for it.
Okay, that's one. I need to find the other one that can actually help me use this stupid thing. Normally.
Oh. Stream is jailbreaking. Great. It's back.
Hormigand Horde, and I guess I'll just see. Or Tyrant Guard. So you guys have 3 choices. Tyrant Guard, Hormigand Horde, or the Old One-Eye. Old One-Eye is a 6-mana, 6/6 trample. Other creatures you control have trample. When it enters the battlefield, create a 5/5 green Tyrannid creature token. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may discard 2 cards. If you do, return from your graveyard to
What
hand.
cards do you have in your hand?
I have 2 cards. Hormigand Horde says Ravenous, 1/1, X green. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, I pay 3. I can return Hormigand Horde from my graveyard to hand. And Tyrant Guard that says Ravenous for X 2 in green, 3/3. Sacrifice it. Creatures you control get with counters on them gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Okay,
I
so
feel like-
the problem is that if we choose the Tyrant Guard, he can get Hormigand Horde and Old One-Eye back later.
Yeah.
But if you choose Tyrant Guard, I get Tyrant Guard. I mean, if you choose Hormigand Horde, I don't get Tyrant Guard, but I can still get the whole Old One-Eye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
I think Old One-Eye in his hand, I think is a bad idea. I know we can get him back, but
And Hormigand Horde and Tyrant Guard do similar things, so I think Hormigand Horde makes the most sense.
yeah, it removes the indestructible capability.
Hopefully, somebody has graveyard.
All right, so these was 2 go in yard. I get the Horde.
You
Yeah,
get
I got the Horde. I got the Horde. The Horde is with us. Okay, I'm passing turn. How do you guys? I'm glad I have
Okay.
targets that's actually somewhat useful for me.
Okay. Upkeep draw. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I had that. I forgot that I had that.
Yeah, you could draw a shit ton of cards if you'd like to.
Well, I think I don't like how you have my Kefka.
Yeah, I like Kefka. It's fine. It's fine.
And I think yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pay a swamp to reanimate your Old One-Eye.
Aww, that's fun. Oh, you'll take. Oh no, you'll take
6
2 damage.
damage. 2 damage.
2 damage for the first. Whenever our opponent casts their first spell,
Shadow
so
in
you
the
just take Shadow in the Warp for 2,
Oh, okay.
and then you'll take the
we'll
6.
take 8, but honestly, Old One-Eye being gone is good.
Yeah.
That's important. Okay. So you reanimated my Old One-Eye.
And he gets a 5/5 tyrant.
Yeah, I guess
Yep.
5/5.
So
And
cast
other-
And it gives all my stuff trample.
Yep.
And
Well, we did
I get
that, and then-
I also get a 5/5.
Yep. And I will get 2 counters. Thank you for casting.
Oh yeah, sorry. So this is 6/6, and I get the 5/5.
Yes, and the 5/5. Yeah. Ben, I thought you were playing Final Fantasy. Why are you playing Tyrannus all of a sudden?
I just love my nids so much.
Yeah, my goodness. Can't get enough of that shit.
Also gonna cast something. So,
Mhm.
but we'll be losing 2 life, correct? Or
They lost 2 plus the reanimate, which is 6, so that's 8.
okay.
So
So-
if you cast a non-creature spell, we'll lose another 2.
No, I'm casting a creature.
Okay, what is it?
It's a generous patron. So-
2 off of that cast.
I mean, I just do it on Ben stuff because I don't want to attack.
So I'm gonna support 2. So I put 2 counters on target creature. So I'm gonna choose.
Kev,
If you do 2 of Ben's things, you'll draw 2 cards because it's one of
Yeah.
my counters on a creature.
So I'm gonna put 2 counters on your Yeti.
Ooh.
Well,
I
you,
would do one. Okay, no.
You
if,
could
if you do it like
split it.
that, then you're only going to draw one card. I would do at least one on Terra.
Oh, each up 2. Okay,
Yeah.
so I put 1 counter on your Yeti and
Okay.
1 counter of your commander.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
There we go. All right, and then you'll draw 2.
Yep. So whenever you put a counter on a creature you don't control, draw a card. So I draw 2.
Nice. Love that synergy.
I'm gonna play a planes for turn because
Ooh,
I didn't
now you have
play.
enough for that proliferate too. It's pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good, man.
Oh yeah, and that'll do another.
Yeah.
I
Potential.
should we deal with? I can deal with the Forgotten now.
No.
You could
don't
deal
do
with the
that.
Forgotten.
Yeah.
Don't deal with
Okay,
the Forgotten's fine.
Kefka is annoying. However, I do have something if he does hit the big thing. Also, the chances get lower and lower as we move on in the game because you're going to be filling your graveyard more and more with that.
Yeah.
I like that better than
The worst thing is he may be casting my intuition again because the cards that he does cast get put back in our graveyard.
Right.
I could deal with a couple things.
So I guess I can deal with one thing. Do you want me to do Kefka or the Ancient?
I think that the biggest problems in order are the Forgotten Ancient, Kefka, the
Deal with
Swamp
Kefka.
Lord, and Zone.
Deal with Kefka. That's all
No.
I ask.
Kefka's fine.
Okay.
Deal
No,
with Kefka.
no, I
Deal
could deal with the ancient.
Okay.
Kefka did nothing wrong.
I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna mortify Kefka.
No. Okay, yeah, he's mortified.
So that
He is mortified. Okay.
Well, man, if you could have done that, couldn't you have just reanimated Kefka?
I could have, but I wanted to steal his shit.
Yeah, it's fair.
But you would have had a chance to steal his shit off of Kefka.
No, it's non-creature, isn't it? Oh no, it's creature, right?
No, it's cast any number of
it's
spells.
a card.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
We'll
that's-
we'll get there.
We'll get there. We'll get there one day.
All right.
All right.
Now the ancient is a problem.
Does it,
No, he's not a problem. He doesn't have trample, so
Yeah.
I guess does
It's
this
just not
matter?
He's playing green.
I'm also gonna play a Phoenix down.
Okay. Also playing commander precon. So do I have?
Yeah,
something?
so it's 2 to exile it, and I can either return creature card with mana value 4 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, or exile a skeleton, spirit, or zombie. Which I don't think is going to happen. Do you guys have anything else before combat?
I can do my thing at instant speed.
Okay.
me too. I could do some.
I'm just making sure. I can do my thing at instant speed. I'm fine with that.
Okay. So then I think we go to combat. I do the mill trigger. Archfiend of Depravity. Fuck, there's a lot of...
Don't forget about your Umaro.
Yeah, I'm doing Terra first.
Yeah.
Because Umaro may make me discard, so I'm curious what's in there. And then we'll do the same for Umaro. It's a 3, so discard my hand and draw 4 cards. Part of the reason why. Yeah. I had Pitiless Plunderer, Angel of Ruin, which I didn't have enough mana to cast, and Espers to the Magicite. Exile a graveyard and choose up to 1 target creature exiled this way. Create a token of it.
Right. Okay.
And I get to draw 4.
Yep.
Umaro. Really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's good in some places, not
It's
all.
random wheel effect. When you want a wheel effect, you want to be able to control it.
Control is nice. I mean, the Espers would have been nice to
Puts
have.
more
But...
variation in a deck that you really need control in because it's a graveyard deck.
Yeah. We'll see. Does anybody want to swing with anything? I don't.
No, I'm
don't.
good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Then second main phase, I'm gonna play a land.
Yeah. You might want to do that. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty good ideas.
It's
Get
per-
somewhere.
Wait. No, you have 7 lands. I only have 6. I don't think you missed land drop.
I ramped with Solemn.
Yep.
Psalms of Macro.
Yeah, so I'm 1 land ahead of you.
But did you miss a land drops?
This turn.
Okay.
We almost missed it.
Yeah,
We drew
I
into
almost listed,
Umaro.
but drew into it.
Yeah, Umaro is giving him that. See, there's some benefits.
Missed multiple land drops because. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We've landed at this point in the game.
Yeah. I'm then just going to tap one for a Wayfarer's Bauble.
Oh,
Okay,
I also had that in the sick. This is fun. That's a funny card with Go-Go.
Two counters.
Two, and
I
copy
would
it.
like all of my lands, please.
Yeah. And that
I'm
is...
good to Go-Go.
That's going to be it for me.
Okay. All right. You guys all done for your turn? Alrighty.
Oh, yeah.
Untap. Upkeep. I will be moving counters this time. I will move, let's say 20 counters onto. Let's move it onto. Let's split it up a little bit. So 20 counters. Of the 20, I'm gonna move 10 onto this Arcanus because actually, I'll move 10 over to my commander. So he's got 13 counters on him at the moment. I'll move another 5 onto this Zoanthrope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's 11. And then I'll put 5 onto Arcanus because I like having all of my creatures have something.
Wait, it's like your deck's good for having counters on things.
I know, right? It's like they're supposed to be that way. I'll draw for turn, and let's see what the scheme has in motion.
Tooth, Claw, and Nail. When you set the scheme in motion, destroy up to 3 target non-land permanents.
Huh.
Sad Robot?
To 3?
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. There's 3 target non-land permanents.
Oh, I think I know what it's gonna be.
I have a few options here. Let's see. That would be pretty bad. That's pretty bad, and that is also pretty bad. I could be mean and say, Stilton, your board is like gone, but I don't need that. I'm gonna drop the Ornithopter of Paradise. The let's see what's another cool card here on the board. I think I'm gonna drop the Generous Patron because that's just gonna give you card draw, and I'm gonna kill Old One Eye because
I figured that
I want
might be
that
the
back.
case. Yeah.
I want that back. That's my One Eye.
To the target picking.
Sure. You can definitely respond to that.
I'm gonna tap out my mana. I'm going to activate Font of Fortunes and copy that 5 times to draw 12 cards.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then the Ornithopter will poof.
Yep. Okay. So he did
I'll
12 times.
get my monster out real quick.
Yeah. I didn't want to be too mean to you, and you got your 12. I was half
Yeah.
expecting you to do that earlier, but I was like, okay, yeah, it makes sense.
No, I can do it in instant speed.
Yeah, no, I know for sure. Okay, cool. With that being said and done, I will tap Arcanus. Arcanus will tap. I will draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Stilton. Cool. That's interesting. I will go ahead and discard 2 cards in my hand, because the old One Eyes is in my yard. I will put him from my graveyard to my hand. No, it's beginning of pre-combat May phase. Oh yeah, it is beginning of pre-combat May phase.
Which
Yeah,
is
but it would have been before earlier, I guess. I'll just leave it in the yard then.
because that's when the scheme hits.
Yes.
So you would have to wait till next turn to do that, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. In that case, I will just put a island onto the battlefield, and this is still tapped. I'm still going to do that. Tap this 1. I'm going to tap this for.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play this Gene Stealer Locus. I know you thought you were playing Gene Stealers. I'm playing Gene Stealers. Tyrannid Human. Whenever a creature attacks you, it gets -1/0 until end of turn. Whenever a creature attacks one of your opponents, it gets +1 toughness. That will actually I need to pay that much because it's first creature, so it's just those 2.
That is
Cool.
That's definitely a card.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm going to then tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cast that Hormigan Horde that's in my hand for X equals 6.
X equals
Uh,
You
6.
tap 6 total.
It's
didn't
6
you?
because of New Horizon taps for 2.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so it will come in with 7 counters. 7 counters enter on it. Also, my thingy over here, this Forgotten Ancients, is being triggered. 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's at 10 counters this turn. All right. All right, that is just a 7/7. Oh no, excuse me, an 8/8. But I will draw a card off of it because of the Ravenous trigger. Cool. Not that I needed that. That's really not cool. All right. Combat. You guys don't have flyers, so I can start swinging some big damage. Big PP damage. I will throw Zoanthrope over at you guys in the air during combat. Unless you guys have anything you want to do before pre-combat.
Could do something.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just say I'm going to
No,
combat.
no.
Do you have anything?
Yeah,
Are you
no.
good? Okay, we're good.
Go, come.
Okay, I will throw a Zoanthrope and I will throw my commander, the Swarmlord.
Okay. Lulu will trigger.
Yep.
I will put a stun counter on
Well,
your
hold on.
commander.
Commander.
Um,
Okay.
Well, so
doesn't
who's
specify attacking you?
yeah? So where are
Oh.
these going?
Yep.
Well, I mean, because I want this Lulu to trigger. I'll let my commander target Claude. And I will throw Zoanthrope over at Ben because Ben, because
So-
Ben, you deserve some damage.
So commander comes at me. So
Yep.
Lulu will give it a counter.
Yep, sure.
Prison will trigger. Patron.
The Generous Patron got destroyed.
Yeah, that was on the scheme. You got rid of that.
Oh. I thought you destroyed that.
No, I
The
got
tyrant.
good patron.
He did
He
three
destroyed
things.
Ornithopter of Paradise,
Okay.
Old One Eye, and Generous Patron.
Okay. Gotcha. So
Oh, you still put the stun counter on it, so yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tap 3. Since you're attacking me while I block with Lulu, I'm gonna flash Galta and Luzu.
Okay, I hate this card so much already, but all right,
So-
cool.
Got
Enter-
it.
So how many counters does it have?
This guy or this guy?
Yep, your commander.
It's got 13 counters on it.
So my Lulu gets 13 counters.
Okay, cool.
She's target creature you control.
And I prevent that damage.
I'm also getting two counters for the cast, and
Yep.
Well, and it's total damage, right? So the Swarm Lord's bigger than just the counters. It's 18.
Oh no, that's
It's
what I was
15.
wondering. Okay, so,
So-
you gain 18 counters, yeah, instead.
18 counters.
So 19 total. Because you're hardened.
19.
Oh no, you don't have hardened scale. Sorry.
No, I have hardened.
Yeah.
that's,
Okay.
That's me, Ben.
So I got 19 counters in total on Lulu.
Man, God is so freaking nasty.
That
And I
is
prevent that damage.
Can you spell out the first name?
That's
Gata?
Gatta.
Yeah, GATT.
Okay.
Yep.
I love spell tables click feature.
I know. Spell no, it's
Yeah,
just
it
because
is- it
spell
is
table
creature
has
you
an
control.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
And it also has a stun counter in his commander.
Yeah, it's
And
fine.
if you just activate that on your turn, if you activate Lulu on your turn, Cloud, his commander is just disabled. You just have
Yeah.
to do that every turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got some other plans.
And so this does the stun counter stop the attack?
No.
No, it's still going through.
It's still on it.
It just prevents the creature from being untapped if it would be untapped.
That's what I thought. So Lulu's big enough the Swarm Lord will die.
Yeah,
Basically,
you should kill
yes.
Swarm. You should kill the Swarm Lord. Please, kill it. Come on.
No,
Come
they'll
on,
deal
dude.
damage at the same time.
No, I mean, just, come on. It doesn't. I don't care.
Like I'm saying that you literally cannot destroy the Swarm Lord with Lulu.
But so Lulu got. Oh, right. It prevents.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Damaged
Prevent
by
the
the
Prevent.
Swarm Lord, which
Right,
was
right.
prevented by Gata and Luzu.
Right.
that's
right. So it
After
deals the
damage,
2
so-
and then that hits down. Okay.
Okay.
Now, if the Swarm Lord had first strike, that would be a different story. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
unfortunately. Yeah, he's just a 6-mana 5/5 beater.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there is
Okay.
still
So
11 in the air.
sorry. How much?
11 in the air.
It's just. Oh, it is just 11. Okay. So
Yeah,
we
it's
go to 21.
Unless you want to block them for whatever
Yep.
reason.
We have no flyers. I can't.
Oh yeah, your thing.
Terra's
His
only
flies only
flying on attack.
Wonderful.
On attacks, yeah. That's
Well,
exactly why I blew up the Ornithopter, because
in the
like that's the
future-
only flyer.
Lulu will be able to block because they have reach.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
Okay,
think
what's
yeah.
giving it reach?
Sphere grid.
It's Sphere Grid.
Ah,
Yeah,
Man, get your head in the game. Get
there's a lot of new cards out here.
yeah,
Come
it is a lot of things. Anyhow,
Focus
that
up.
is
We're at
gonna
21
be
life.
it.
Come on.
Yeah, I will be passing the turn with that. On to you guys.
There.
So untap,
Let's grab a better
draw.
indicator. 7 counters. Where's my thingy?
And
I need
and
my
and this game. Oh wait, no, wait. That's
No,
yes.
that's on his turn.
God. I need to get my head in the game. I'm too focused on being screwed over.
Yeah.
I'll play Temple of False Gods. I can use it. Believe it or not.
Yep, you can.
Ooh.
And I will use it. Well, actually, I'll wait if people have things that they want to do before I cast spells, because Cloud has done that before.
Yeah.
Well, you wanted me to get rid of that flyer?
Well, actually, now it's not much of a problem. The Forgotten Agent is
Oh.
the problem, because now it can move counters onto the zone throw.
Even heroes
Yeah.
need help sometimes.
I mean, not really. Not
Smiley
with
face.
It, not as long as you can just blink out and.
No, the Forgotten Agent is
You're
a
so
problem.
nice, Omega.
I mean, yeah, no, that is the problem still. No, I'm just saying that it's not going to be as much a problem moving on to zone throat.
What
Also,
I'm
if you
gonna
ever
do?
get trample, it becomes more of a problem.
What I'm
that's
gonna do? I'm proliferate. I'm gonna increase the stun counter to 2.
Sure, there's 2 stun gunners on.
I will +1 increase the counters on each of your cards, Ben,
Okay.
and increase this to 2.
Okay.
Oh. All right. I gotta tap 4. So,
Okay.
let's see. So the ancient is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
How
mean,
big is the ancient right now?
It's
It's
only
only
a
a-
12 something.
Only.
12, 15.
Yeah, 12, 15.
12,
Only 12, 15. You have a bigger
It's like
creature.
half her life total.
Yeah. It's,
You know what? Me, I can't do anything, so
Okay.
just gonna.
Are you guys okay if I spend a couple life to draw some cards?
Yeah.
no, absolutely not.
How much life?
2.
How
A
much
couple.
life and how many cards?
2 for 2.
How many cards do you have in hand?
3.
Because
There's a chance I could wheel too, so that's.
If you wheel, you hurt yourself. Shadow in the Warp would still do 2 damage to you.
well, no, he's talking
Yeah.
about Umara.
No, but I'm probably just going to be.
Yeah. That's the wheel was the
because I'm
Amaro.
guessing it's a red. I'm guessing it's a black draw spell, so it's gonna be 2 life plus the 2 life off of the shadow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I need to use that life for some long term plans.
Okay, then I will not touch it. I will
Okay, so-
do 3 to bring
So we can
lock.
live.
Okay. 3rd from the top. Okay. And you guys are taking 2
You
from
are
that
going
long
to
for
show the scheme
long-term
I
plans.
neutralized,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
I don't have to reveal it, so I won't.
No, you just put it the 3rd from the top.
Yeah. But I'm playing blue.
Yeah, most definitely I will,
It's basically on the
Omega.
top. It's basically
Yeah,
in
no.
my hand.
No, but it isn't. It isn't at all. It's still in the 3rd of the top. Anyhow.
Do that one. Bang.
Okay.
And then I will move this to the 3rd from the top.
Yeah, there should be an option for that. Yeah.
4 counters.
Okay, and that was a cast, so I will put 2 counters. Thank you. for
You
reminding me
didn't
of that.
miss it.
I went for that.
Elf hasn't had a turn yet.
Things.
That is correct, Omega.
I have
So you guys are at 19 life.
that, I think.
Fun.
Yes, okay, so
Sorry.
I'm gonna tap 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna use 2 of it for a credit voucher. This is my second non-creature, so no life. and then
No,
I
yeah,
will
no.
pay the 2 that I have left and sacrifice it. I'm going to shuffle any number of any number of cards from my hand into my library and then draw that many cards.
You're gonna
Notably,
just
this
shuffle.
doesn't change the position of the thing in my library, and I do have an option to shuffle things into my library. So it may change the position, but
It's likely going to change the position because you shuffle any number of cards from your hand into the. Oh, yeah, no, it shuffles.
yeah. So
It would shuffle
so everything
first.
in my library remains in the where it is. I will just shuffle these cards in my library because I do have an option for that. I can extras and pop out.
Then draw that many cards, but you get to shuffle first, right?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
still
that's
shuffling, so
cute.
the order's going to change.
It may change because it doesn't say you shuffle your library. It says you shuffle any number of cards from your hand into your library.
But that would shuffle the cards in the library, regardless, no? Because you're shuffling them into the.
If you're doing it in paper, yes.
Maybe we're playing paper Magic, aren't we? It's like technically. I mean, I guess you're playing it on spell table, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, so I see.
Either way,
what you're saying.
I think I could have a way of instead of playing credit voucher, I could pay 2 more mana and do something else in my hand.
Yeah,
You know what? Yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
just do that instead.
yeah, it
That's how much more
probably
sense.
makes
Yeah.
it makes a little more sense to you.
Uh,
For you, I don't know why you
2
want
for
to.
Courier's Capsule.
0 is
We just
any
cracked out
number,
vouchers
so I
anymore.
think you still
It
shuffle.
is. It is. I won't just deny that. Okay.
And then I will pay 4. Sacrifice Courier's Capsule.
Yeah, but what he's saying is when it says shuffle
Draw 4.
them
Okay, fair
in,
And I got these things.
you can kind of like put them into different spots versus shuffling the whole thing. I think it's a very abstract Stilton thing he's doing, which is why he's not, because we're all the other direction.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
So it gives you counters, or
Oh yeah, I'll get counters off of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Off of the capsule as well too. Yeah.
maybe
Only
it's
have one more.
So it's up to
16?
18. 18. Yeah, 18 counters.
Okay.
Because there was a capsule, and then there was the root water hunter, and then there was the
Yeah.
the.
I think that's everything that I wanted to do.
Okay.
All right, Ben.
This card down hand size.
Are you going to combat or something?
I think
No,
I'm
he's not.
going to
I mean,
pay 2 for a key to the city.
Okay, you lose 2,
yeah, we will.
so you're down to 17.
Can't do anything.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we'll do combat. I'm gonna go opposite direction this time. I'm gonna do Amaro first. 2. Other creatures get +3/+0.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll do the mill. Holy shit! There's an actual target.
Wow, you got
And,
something.
and you could get it.
I
It's
can
not
get it.
great, but it's
Hey, it's bodies. Okay, so what do you got? You got 3 on the ground blockers, correct?
3 on the ground blockers at the moment. Yes, that is
you
correct.
can just activate Key to City though.
Yes. I'm
Oh
just-
wait, but he doesn't have anything with flying. Never mind.
No flying right now.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I,
Got no flying.
So there's 2 options here, and I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to activate Key to the City, discard my Knight's Whisper to make Umaro unblockable,
Okay.
and I'll send Terror at you in the air and Umaro unblockable on the ground.
okay, so
So it's 5 and 8 for 13 damage total.
I'll take the 8 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 5 is commander, right?
5 is commander.
Tapped
Yeah.
too.
They will be. Sorry, I was leaving them up so I could read them. And then I'm gonna pay the 2 to bring Setzer.
And we'll get black. You'll get blackjack.
Yeah.
The blackjack.
The Blackjack.
Which is a flying blocker.
Woo.
Wow.
That's kind of cool. I like how it's whenever a vehicle you control deals damage to a player, flip a coin for no reason. But then when you flip coins, do this.
Yeah, it's weird. But I mean,
Yeah,
hey, you know what?
It's just a coin flip effect. It's literally just Tavern Scoundrel,
Yeah,
except it can activate itself.
it's just kind of funny. And then that's going to be. I mean, I probably could have done lock, but nah, I think that was okay. That's all I got. Any post combat?
Claude, were you doing any swings? Or are you good
Nope.
with? Okay.
I'm
gotcha.
good.
Okay.
All right.
Then we will pass turn there. Untap. Upkeep.
upkeep, and we're gonna move some counters, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, this doesn't untap. This doesn't untap. I just lose one. I'm down to 1 stun counter instead. All right, and I'm gonna move upkeep. I'm gonna move some counters, I guess. Let's see. What's a cool place to move counters? I don't know. I'll just move like, I don't know, like 18 counters or something. Over to Gene Stealer, Locust.
Jesus.
Oh,
Oh, I guess Gene Sealer.
2 less damage.
Yeah. One
Oh
from
yeah, I
each of
mean,
them.
I take 2 less damage. Yeah, excuse me, 2 less.
Well, no.
It's because it's.
Oh yeah, just whenever a creature attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's whenever a creature attacks. So I take 1 less commander damage. Cool.
It's
Alright.
the common blue fuck your creatures effect.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, you ready for scheme?
Yeah. Let's see what the scheme is.
Okay. Well, I will reveal it, and then you can go say "fuck you, Omega," because he neutralized it with channel points.
Oh well, fuck
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks, Omega.
Yeah.
I love you.
My genius knows no bounds. When you set the scheme in motion, you may pay X. If you do, gain X life and draw X cards.
Oh man.
I'm okay with that one. Thank you, Omega.
Yeah, on the cast of that, well, because I want to just draw 3 cards. Actually, on the stack there, because scheme's still.
What was that going to be? Sorry, would that have murdered all of us?
No, it just would have gained us life and got me cards.
Yeah, he gets life and cards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll draw 3.
okay. That probably would have killed us because you would have had more fodder for.
I'll draw 3 off Arcanus, and then I'm gonna discard 2 off of because it's pre-combat main phase to get back the old One-Eye from Yard. It's an Evolving Wild and a Thornwood Falls in my hand. Okay. I will then start playing some lands, I guess. I will play this mountain as my land for turn. Well, then I'm going to. This is a weird situation to be in. Why would I ever want to use these spells? Not really want to cast that. It's a lot of ramp. I will say this. This deck has a lot of ramp. Is it good? Sometimes it can be.
It's got a few too many basics.
Basics
for
are
a color deck,
necessary.
but-
It's necessary in this deck for basics. But
Oh yeah, basics are good, but
it's only good because like
dual and tri-lands are also good.
no, they're incompetent.
It's having a nice mix. I like
Yeah, they're incompetent.
probably around 16 at most basics in my tricolor decks.
I run 30. I'll run 30.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
I like color fixing.
I don't. It's a waste of time for me. I'll tap 3, 4. Oh no, actually, I need to do this. What am I doing? I'm gonna tap 1, 2, discounted 2, so 3, 4, and 5, 6. Welcome back and say hello to the old One-Eye.
Surprise.
Surprise, surprise. And ETB, I get that awesome big Tyranid boy that he
Wait,
makes.
they don't have haste. At least now.
They don't.
They don't have taste, but everything's got trample now.
Yeah. And this gets 2 counters because I cast a spell. Right. Alright, now everything has trample. Thank you, Ben. Right. I will
Why did
then.
you think what?
No, I said thank you, Ben. Why? Can I not say thank you? Jeez.
But, like there was no reason to.
I was gonna say I had no control over whether you got that back or not.
I know, but I can still say it. It's no harm done, man.
Look at you
I'll
being
cast
nice. Yeah.
I know. I'll cast Farseek. Just put a mountain plains, or I don't know. Just put mountain, probably, or an island. Yeah, I'll put mountain. It's the first one to come in. I'll put that in the battlefield.
I'm trying to remember if that deck has any like really big, like overwhelming stampede effects.
There is a card. I will say there is a card that would have ended you all if I drew into it. I will.
Creature.
It's a creature. No, it's a creature. I would tap 2. I'm going to cast Rampant Growth. So for another land and put it on the battlefield. I guess I'll put this forest on the battlefield. This is the first one that came out. So now I don't fear losing the Swarm Lord at any point in this game. I should
Canadians are always nice until it comes time to commit war
Alright.
crimes.
Well,
Now
now
I'm
it's just gonna be on the battlefield tapped for the rest of eternity.
Aggressive
That's
Omega.
only for a while, yeah. But okay. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go combat. These can't attack. These can attack. Ben's
I wish
looking.
I had like 5 copies of Fear and missing out right now.
Ben's looking mighty open there.
Sorry, Fear of Sleep Paralysis. That's the one.
Yeah,
That's the one that I
fair.
want.
I don't want that. I don't want that at
I
all.
want so many of those.
I'm gonna throw my Hormigant Horde and my Gene Stealer Locust alongside. Do I want to throw the Locust? Yeah, you know what? I will throw my
Still
Zone Throw as
true.
well too.
Was
All of it.
needed at the time.
So that's an 11-11, a 21-21, and excuse me, a 22-21, a 12-11 in the air, and a
No, they're getting +0/+1, not +1/+0.
no. Oh yeah, they're getting +01. Excuse me, you're right. Then it is
Yeah.
just a 21, 11, and a.
If it was the other way around, Gene Stealer Locust would be a lot better.
It would.
Would have also been a color pie break, arguably, but
Yeah, true. Anyways, it's all going to bed. So
Of
you guys
course.
decide how you want to block. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
So,
Well, I could block the biggest one easily.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, really, it's just trample damage. So, do we have enough to survive?
Yeah. Well, and I mean, there is the Zoanthrope in the air, which we have 3 we can block.
I got a Reacher, so
Oh, you got to regain.
Yeah, but
right,
arguably, we should use as much toughness of Lulu as we can.
Yeah.
yes.
I could actually proliferate one more time.
Currently, we have 39 going at us, so we need to block 22. How big is Lulu?
Oh, and Lulu, it's a
18
20.
Oh yeah, no, this is 20 plus.
Oh, it's a 20-23.
Oh.
No, wait, no. There's 20 counters, so 22-23.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. With just that, we can live. Well,
Yeah.
no.
Well, no,
I
because
can
they can't
only block
block 2 things. Yeah.
So the biggest thing would be 18, so that's -18.
Yeah, get rid of the 18.
Ben, do you have at least
Or the 21,
power
excuse me.
creatures?
This is the 21 plus
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
1 toughness. Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah, okay.
I've got Sad Robot, which I don't care if it dies, of course. I'll use Setzer for the Blackhawk.
Yeah, I got Luzu and Gata. I could block for
Yeah.
1.
So I can block 3 of the in the air.
I will block with my Riverwise Augur.
I'm gonna block his biggest creature.
And I'll
You block the
also
21.
block the other one with Sad Robot because I want it to die.
I mean, I could decide it to not die.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, I can decide to say that it gets 1 damage. No, I can't.
No, that's not how that works.
No, combat damage is weird. Yeah.
That's definitely.
Well, and
not
especially
how it
with
works.
trample, you have to assign lethal. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You can say.
Yeah.
You can say
I
that.
if
you're
I had
dumping
the
all
death
7
touch,
on that creature, but
Yeah, it's fair. Anyhow,
you cannot just say screw you. You're taking
Yeah.
damage anyway. That you do not have Zalortha.
So his creature would die.
Okay, so big creature dies for sure.
Yep.
okay.
The Zoanthrope, we block 8, or we block 3, so 8 gets through.
Okay.
And then the other creature is how big?
It is a 8. No, it's 8.
Mine's
a
a
It's
one.
it's
one
8.
power on top. Because there's 1
So
total.
I'm blocking 2,
I block 1.
3, and how much were you blocking with anything still?
I was blocking with 2.
So 5. So we take 3.
You take 3?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. You guys take 3 off of that, and you're taking how much off the zone through?
6.
6? Okay.
No, we
And
took
you guys
8.
killed.
We took 8 off the Zoanthrope.
Okay. And you guys are taking. You killing the locusts because Luzu has 22 toughness, 22 power.
Or Lulu, yeah, she's big enough.
Yeah,
Yeah, Lulu. Yeah, she's 20-23. 22-23.
22,
Which is
23,
exactly enough to kill
just
it.
enough.
Yeah.
Without dying. And I'll draw a card off of that Gene Stealer
Yeah.
Locust die. That's not too bad, actually. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Okay. I will then proceed to go to second main phase, and I'm going to tap 2 mana, and I'm going to cast this Nexus. You see why basics are good. Nexus says basic lands have a tap, add 2 colorless mana, spend this mana to only cast X spells.
Oh well, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's okay. It's just a 2/2 for 2. Who would ever play that card, right? Absolute
If you
favorite.
don't get to your next turn, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, passing over to you guys.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm gonna proliferate again.
Yep.
I'm gonna proliferate all our counters and the stun counter.
Stun. On the stun. Yep. I more or less expected that one.
Um, and then we do things.
Yep. And then you do things.
So
It's time to do
untap,
things.
keep draw.
I mean, I could say no, but I mean, like,
Okay,
Not
so
that
Alright.
I'm gonna tap 3 and I'm gonna play Unstoppable Plane.
okay.
Do you wanna say no?
I wish I could, but yeah, no. You're good.
Good, because I have a no in my hand.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You don't have to show it, man. You're good.
I'm playing land.
So
I'm playing a pre-con,
Oh.
buddy. I don't got that.
I could do a lot of stuff here.
So
So
you guys take
Oh,
2 damage off of that unstoppable
So,
plan cast.
Cloud, on current board, I have an infinite combo.
okay.
Yeah.
I will demonstrate it before it happens because
No, it's yeah. Let's see how the infinite goes actually first.
the unstoppable plan will trigger. So at the beginning of my end step, untap all non-land permanents I control. I'm going to tap the Palladium Mirror and tap Go-Go to copy that effect, and then I'm going to tap the Rootwater Hunter to deal 1 damage to you, Elf. And then all of our things, all of my things will untap off of the copy, and I would just keep doing it.
Infinite.
Yeah. It's a dance party.
That's a ping party. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's dance party. Dancing.
All right,
We're not dancing.
what do you got going on, Claude?
I was hoping to cast my Fight Riggin, hoping to get something in a Hideaway 5, which I know I have something that could actually. No, that wouldn't help.
Yeah,
The
it would just
Hideaway
hurt you
5.
guys. It would have
Yeah.
just hurt you guys for another 2. And then if Ben played another 2, you guys would have just died before that.
You mean my vehicle?
Yeah, I know,
Well,
right?
I
Yeah,
had
no.
Endless Detour, Yojimbo,
Mhm.
so yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice.
It's good.
Yep.
GG,
Nice.
guys.
GG.
GG's. Yeah,
Very close.
that was a fun one. It was neat to see everything. That dance party is definitely interesting with how that interacts.
A dance party.
Yeah.
It is pretty fucking
Because
good.
basically you're like resolving part of the stack and then responding to the stack.
Yeah, because when part of the stack resolves, each player gets a round of priority.
That's
We
kind
just
of neat.
shortcut all these things because it would take literally 5 years if the stack was like
Oh,
20 cards long.
yeah. It's one of those where it's like when I see those more interesting interactions, I like to make sure I'm understanding them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
for
at least I didn't build it as what are the fucking that one card that you can have any number of in your deck that mills. I could have just built it
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
It's really boring.
The those guys, yeah.
Persistent
Brewing is kind of
petitioners.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, persistent petitioners. It's kind of boring with Go-Go. It's what you would expect.
I don't know if they. I mean, yeah, I guess you could expect that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You just copy the effect. You copy big mill effects, and that's it.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
effects
just-
that mill your opponent for half their library, you copy it. With something interesting that you could do is you could get what is it called? I know the card. It's a blue card and it's Merfolk Wizard, I believe. Let me pull up my Kaza deck because it's in there.
Awesome. Thank you guys for the game. I appreciate it. While Stilton's looking that one up, I'm going to go see where we're going to send you peeps today. And I will apologize that Fridays have been slow. I'm still trying to figure out a better day of the week to do another stream.
Sigil Tracer, the Merfolk Wizard. You can pay 1 in a blue, tap 2 untapped wizards you control, copy target instant or sorcery spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. So
Yeah.
you could technically turn Go-Go into infinite copies, but
Yeah.
No.
that's a huge workaround. Blue already struggles for searching, and I have literally every search effect that I could find,
Yeah.
which is like 5.
Nice. All right.
For if you have homebrew or team aftermath.
Homebrew. Yeah, because Meathead's just making decks. So So
Yeah.
let's go to
What?
homebrew. Homebrew deck tech. Yeah, they got 6 people. Uh-oh. Did you come here to say bye to everybody?
Are we saying goodbye to everybody?
Sorry, the Munchkin just showed up. Go wave. Go wave.
You know, Two-Headed Giants might be interesting to add to the roster.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that
Play-
we did the pre-release like that for one of the events, and that was kind of interesting.
It's similar to play in terms of things like Archenemy, except it's less one-sided.
Yeah, because you got 2v2. So
Yeah, it's less one-sided. It's less variance. It makes it more focused on like proper deck building and interesting interactions between 2 people, rather than sometimes just getting a scheme that screws you over 5 times in a row and then dying.
yeah,
Would say that, but over spell table, it's not very easy to deal with.
Well, I mean, we're doing it here with Archenemy.
Yes, but it's different with like two-headed giant and stuff like that. 'cause
BTW,
not
I
really.
got
Yeah.
a mine
It would just
skinner
be
today.
2 hero teams
Building it.
of smaller
Smiley
sizes.
face.
No. I mean, like the communicating bit. It
yeah.
does
That's yeah.
Oh, yeah,
If-
that would change.
that's the only
There's less
thing.
planning. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Well, we do use Discord, so we could.
yeah, but you have to add that as an extra step. It's kind of a
Yeah, and it could get awkward where more the conversations that we're having at the table now turn into more side chats that could hurt the stream.
Yeah.
But well, maybe we can find a way to make it work and flow
I do
nicely.
think that it would be interesting to see 2 decks work together really well.
But we've got 10 seconds, so we'll say bye to everybody in chat. Omega, thanks for hanging around. Baller, Volcanothan, great seeing you guys. And we'll be back on Wednesday with the B team. Bye.
and Omega, don't play that Mindscape deck.
We're finally gonna get another deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I,
that's okay.
I like seeing. I like seeing.
Hey, welcome BJ and Co. What's going on?
There was a period there
I'll
where
make
Volk
the
was
treasure,
playing
but I'm not going to.
Zia.
I'm not
No,
going
not
to
Zia.
stack anything to his ability. I'll let the treasure sit.
I'm blanking so hard on what the hell.
Bongo
it is.
going
And
Like,
I will
Tora, I don't know what. There's a
No,
lot.
it's
too
a
many.
cat. Wasatora.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was playing Wasatora
Ooh.
every single game for like 3 months.
It's candy.
And it's the
Oh.
same deck, and it's a boring commander for a Judge Dragon theme because you could choose something like Ziatora.
You're going to drop
I mean, Dragon Queen's fine.
Shrine
Yeah, it's fine.
Nix.
But,
I don't know. It's fine, but it kind of just turns into controlling nonsense in an aggro theme, which is fine. But it was more that it was playing against every single time,
Yeah, it does get a little dry when you're playing against the same deck every single time.
and it's like I don't want to play a
Or
Voltron deck into
three.
Wasatora because then I just get blown out of the water every single time that he attacks.
Awesome. Well, I should probably go. I think the Munchkin needs to get put down to bed. So, thank you guys for the game. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Dang, we've had
Talk
2
to you
sets
soon.
of streams.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Well, this game, I mean.
This game. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 whole raids.
The first raid
I
that
was
I
coming to
ever
fight you. I was
got,
going
I
to
got a
just say
raid
goodnight.
from
And then you were like almost done, so.
Yeah.
Hero.
So put it bed. I should probably pay that bill.
He raided with a party of 76, which was
Jesus Christ.
insane. Like I said, it was my
That's
first raid.
not-
that I
1300.
ever
He thought it
got.
could be
It's
1600,
like,
but
shit, we just got all these people in.
it's
and I'm just like,
they said only
we
13.
were just about to wrap up the game. Like, shit, everybody just showed
Wow.
up. We're going for game 2. We're going for game 2. Fuck it.
Alright, guys, we're continuing.
Very nice, very nice. I know you. I see your posts in the stream starting and all that.